Welcome back to map number 3. This is winner bracket round number 3 of the TP Link Gaming Pre-Insomnia 52 Open Cup. I'm going to kick things off on board with Foster. Silverback, what a game this has been so far. It's currently 1 apiece. This is the final map as Foster goes down.
Yeah, as we progress through the stages and the rounds of this bracket, it just keeps getting better and better. We saw a great first game from Orbit, and I didn't think we'd get much closer than that, but at the present moment in time, it's Equi versus the Warriors, and both teams bringing it. Warriors taking the first domo, literally pulled some great gameplay out. Then we see Equi winning 6-4 on that S&D. Really, really unlucky. It was as close as actually we said it could have possibly come. To be honest with you, this one is going to be about staying. There's a kill on left hand side. Jevons doesn't see him and Hess picks him up. It's going to be about the team here, I think, that's going to take the mid control. Anyone that OEs here and does it well will take this. They just need to make sure they hold that position. A lot of teams like to OE on that water tower side, then they swap after 2 caps onto broken fence. For me, sometimes the important play is about the middle as the first one comes in, and it does come the way of Equi Foster. That's a great start with him. Let's jump on board with Equi Jord as he's now trying to attack on this American diner.
Okay, looks as if George's going to be able to get that in if he's quick, which he does so. That's going to extend that lead now to 2-0. George straight off the bat there as well. Not managing to hit enough bullets to make that kill. Does now. Dogs. I hate Dogs. He gets that grenade over the top. That's the only player left alive for that team as Javins is able to pick him up.
Yeah, great defensive play here. Sometimes a lot of teams don't seem to rotate back, and that can be a huge downfall. If you get a capture, ideally you'd like that person to drop back, allow somebody to move forward until you can reposition your team. If Warriors aren't careful and they don't take that positional back, they will be opened up completely, as we see a great shank there on Hesh, and we see Sens get a kill. That's 3-4 down for Warriors as Corey and Hesh now spawn back in. And look at Jevons, he's really taking control of this left hand side here, Gooch.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely wide open for him up there. You can see from your mini-map in the top left hand corner that there is a player on that back tree area around, just making sure that nobody, in this particular case Jevons, can actually push around there. He's just revealed his position. He's going to get the better of a second player, even though he didn't manage to hit the first. Now that back tree is going to challenge him. That's 3 down now, and Jevons probably could have pushed on there, but his teammate was already around that portal ready to cap. So Jevons needs to get himself in a good position for the spawn, which has already done so. Somebody's going to fly around this corner very, very soon. Oh, cut timing. Swiney gets the better of him.
He does indeed, which means we go on board with Sens. That was really unlucky. If he literally waited another second, he would have had that kill. As we see B. Corey take the kill. I'm going to jump on board with B. Corey. He goes down. That means we're going to be on with Swaney. Swaney's now holding this one. Hess is going to get that capture. Shots go down. Hess takes a 2-piece, gets that portal capture. Important plays as we see Swaney here take a kill, but he gets taken from behind as Foster comes into play. And Corey going for this middle street run. This is the fastest way to the portal. And, you know, sometimes teams forget about this. One on his right doesn't see him. Let's have a look on with Swaney again. 7 and 8. Copley 5 and 6. Only 1 capture coming the way of Warriors, and that was Hesh that got that for them. It's 4-1. Foster with 3. Jewel with 1 himself.
Jevons running at that left hand side is doing the real damage there in terms of kills. I mean, look, he's got himself onto double figures, the only player in the game, and he's been running up that A bomb side and just having complete open on American.
Oh,
I'm going to get on board with B. Corey now, though. He's running straight down the centre of the map, takes down one. He's going to cut back inside, hoping to see Jevons there waiting for him, which he isn't. Stun goes over, followed by the Semtex. Even though he didn't pick up any hit markers with that stun, still decided to grenade round it. He's not there, mate. Why are you so anxious on it?
yeah, I don't understand. Again, look at Jevons gets the assist. He's doing some great defensive work. He has to be careful. He's tagged up, and he gets taken down there by B. Corey. B. Corey's the only possible. Oh, Jordan actually takes the jump shot, which means we are back on board with 20. Actually, no, who's pushing? Who is that pushing Diner? Oh, he gets taken out. It was Sens. So let's go on with Jevons, 11 and 5. 5 seconds left. Sorry, 21 seconds left. 5-1. Pretty much a strong defensive play. It's now going to be about how they're going to take this next half of blitz. Equi just seem a little bit more comfortable.
They're currently 5-1. I think Jevons has decided to just sit back a little bit now. They've got that lead to fall back on. They can sort of take the counter on everything. They don't need to be the ones pushing. They don't need to make any mistakes. They can just sit back and wait for the push. Sort of Modern Warfare 3 capture the flag optic style.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Equi Jevons there with your final kill cam of that first half. 4 points of difference. Not impossible to bring it back. We've seen bigger gaps reduced. It's now, for me, this side here is all about defence. Okay, if they get the defence right and allow one player to, you know, push up, take that mid control, either water tower side or broken fence, just making sure that no one can sneak through. That's what it's going to be about right now. Picks the kill. Great play by Jevons.
Yeah, good start for him there, picking a player off in the centre of the map. Going for another as well. I'm not sure how he didn't die. I thought he managed to land enough bullets onto him. Sees him the other side of the car again, not hitting enough bullets, but did manage to take down Swaney eventually. Not sure why you're challenging Jevons when he's on an absolute tear like he is. 15-5 right now for the guy as he takes down another, extending that lead even more. Currently 5-1 in terms of captures.
Run on post office, picks him off. He gets taken out as B Corey that stops that little run right now, and it's Foster that's trying to push on the push on defensive, hold on the defensive, and he's just having, let's see if anyone's coming through. Looking on the map, no one's really going to be attacking there. So let's jump on board with Strife. Look at the defensive play. There's a nade from Jewel. Jewel then gets taken out by Copley. Copley gets taken down by Jevons. It's literally a kill trade right now. It's one player from each team sitting on defensive play. It's going to be tight this half, I feel. I don't think you're going to see anyone trying to push IE. And there we go. Hesh with the shank taking out Sens as he was trying to push through post office. And Hesh slowly progressing up on this right-hand side. Going to go into American. Let's have a look, see if they've got anything standard here. American, onto the Dino, I should say. Goes for the reload. Is he going to get the kill? No, he doesn't. Sens sees him off quite nicely. And we are on board with Swaney right now. He's having a look, going to go through Ali. Let's have a look. There's another player on his right hand side. Does he see him? He gets taken down. And it Sens again doing some plays right now. And there's a capture straight on the board. It's 5-2. Warriors bringing a blitz capture back to them, closing that gap to 3.
Yep, there we go. On board with Jevons once again. I think he needs to stop sitting back a little bit more and start getting some more of those caps that he pushed up so well for before. I mean, he pushed up, got around the portal and then just let his teammates run in and out of it. That's what I did before, but slipping through their fingers right now. 3 points for difference. They have just managed to get 1 point back on the board, but as soon as they did so, Warriors were there ready and waiting to capitalise. Just 3 points for difference on that portal. 2.5 minutes remaining, so a quarter of the map left to play.
Yes, indeed, as we do see Swanee take the kill. As on the ball of Swanee, is he going to have a free run into this? There's a player to his left. Is he going to slide it home? Yes, he does. He shouldn't have been allowed to do that. He was as ready as anything. And there was actually a team member from Equi there, as we see again, Swanee taking the kill. Swanee doing really what Jevons done in the first half. It's a controlling each side. As soon as he spawns in, he goes there. He's going to call that one out. Does he get a kill? No, no, it's B Corey that takes the kill behind him, but Sens then sees off Corey. And Swanee just holding again this left-hand side. It's not going to be as effective with the MTAR as it was with the R5, but it's allowing him to be a little bit more mobile and faster reaction. He's going to come into a battle there. He gets the shank! Was that a 360 shank?
180, mate.
180. I'm just making sure. But Corey comes in, takes that slide, 8-5, gaining the advantage. Still 3 points of difference. It's a trade for trade right now.
Yeah, I'm going to get on board with George. He's pushing down this right-hand side. He's got nothing but portal in his mind as he's just going to push straight down towards it, just making sure there's nobody around him. Sees one middle map, gets the pick up there. He's going to drop back down left-hand side, but he does get shut down by Hesh, who was there waiting for him. 3 points is still the difference, though, with just 1 minute 10 left on that clock. Warriors need to start pushing. I think Equi, a little bit of squeaky bum time for him in the middle of that map. But now they might be thinking a little bit more confident about this as Foster's getting right the way around the back as well. Looks like an easy cap for him. 4 points the difference. 55 seconds left on the clock. I think, to be honest, this is going to go EQ's way.
I think it is as well. And I have to say, that portal capture from Foster is the first time we've seen in this match an actual capture from no confrontation from that player. He saw two go past him. He brought that in really, really nicely. This round is going to go to Equi. It's over. It's 10-5, which means Equi will go through into the quarterfinals. And if we have an update for you on the quarterfinal positions, the first match is Dynasty Mullet versus Orbit Defy, Nado versus Revamp Black, Salad Fingers versus Barrage, and Equi will be the first team to go through. In their quarterfinal fixture, they will either go against Unforgiven EU or Insight. Absolutely great play from Equi. They did lose the domination, brought it back though on SND, and again they just showed their gun power on Blitz. Well played, guys. It was not too hard to call, but you know, 10-5, not the closest of Blitz games, but wasn't the most fast paced, to be honest with you.
No, Jord there going top for his team, 4 caps to his name, 24 kills, 28 kills in the end for Javins. Really well played from him.